Yeah, I can, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Hello, Himani. Take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
What inspired you to join the services, civil services?
Sir, the kind of platform that services provide, sir, diversity, and in order to deal with public at large scale and to make change in the society, that inspires me to join the services. Yes.
Is there anybody behind that who is main inspirator?
Sir, like as during the preparation and after knowing from my friends, particularly the person who joined in the services, they're also the persons that also inspired me by listening to various interviews and come to know the kind of services that they are able to provide. Yes, sir.
Is there any lady who is main motivating force behind it?
Sir, Shushti Jain Deshmukh ma'am is one of the inspiration.
Not your mother?
Yes, in the services, but overall, my mother is like my role model. Yes, sir.
Right. Now you explain about yourself, about your personality, your good points, bad points, your hobbies,
Yes.
strengths, right?
Yes, sir.
Now explain in detail.
Sir, I feel that I am a kind of hardworking, simple, and dedicated towards my work kind of girl, and I believe in perseverance. And in terms of my strength, like my BTech in IT is also one of my strengths in the services itself, and the diverse background of my parents, like my father is in education department and mother is in banking and my brother is in defense, that helps me in broadening my perspective about various services. And sir, I lived in both rural and urban areas. That also helps me in knowing about the issues and challenges faced by the people there. In terms of my weakness, sir, I believe that whenever I find something difficult or if I see something as my weakness, I always try to work on that. And my weakness, with time, that weakness always, I feel that I will try to convert that into my strength. Yes, sir.
You are from Naina Devi area. Tell me who established Naina Devi, who mean to say constructed Naina Devi temple, and who is the main guru, Punjab mean to say the 10 gurus of Sikhs.
Yes, sir.
Which guru has great faith in Naina Devi?
Yes, sir. So first question that Naina Devi is being built by the first ruler of Bilaspur, that is Raja Bir Chand ji. And sir, various Sikh rulers like mostly the Guru Gobind Singh ji is associated with Anandpur Sahib, and also Guru Tegh Bahadur ji. Both gurus are associated with Anandpur Sahib and also linked with Naina Devi. Yes,
Right. Now, I come to Himachal Pradesh.
Yes, sir.
I will ask certain question about Himachal. Present CM Sukhvinder Sukkhuji
Yes, sir.
has started a new scheme, that is Sukhashray scheme.
Yes, sir.
What are the main points in this scheme?
Sir, it's a Sukhashray Kosh has been established under it, that is of 101 crore. And in this, the children of the orphan children has been declared as the children of the state. And there are various provisions regarding their development, like 4,000 rupees per monthly allocation to the children from 0 to 27 years of age. Then there is a provision to provide them land, that is 2 to 3 bigger land, to provide them marital grant like 2 lakh or 3 lakh. Then to provide them skill development and to provide them loan facility of around 3 lakh.
Right. Up to which age it will be applicable?
So 27.
27,
yes.
right. Good, right. Now let me know any 3 schemes which are pertaining to the welfare of the woman. Any 3 schemes. There are so many schemes
Yes.
undertaken by the government, but I am asking about 3 schemes only.
Sir, Beti Padhao Beti Bachao scheme, Beti Anmol scheme.
What is Beti Anmol?
So in this, the BPL family girls will get rupees 21,000 rupees.
First.
Yes, sir. After
First
the
female.
So 2 girls. First 2 girls.
Right.
Yes, sir. Sir, and then
Equal amount is to be given for 2 female children, or separate amount is there?
Sir, as far as I know, I think it's equal amount,
Just
21,000.
verify it.
Yes,
I
sir.
think it is different one for the second female. It is some amount is less.
Okay, sir.
Then second, third, two.
So third, the recent schemes of the current government, that is Mukhyamantri Sukh.
वो तो
in
बता
which
दिया
the
आपने.
widow.
That you have told. Sukashya scheme.
No, sir. It's the recent scheme in which the children of the widow women will be provided with monthly benefit along with the other benefit like higher education.
Is there any Mother Teresa?
Sukh Shiksha Yojana is this. Yes.
Mother Teresa scheme is also there.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, I will come out to some other questions. Recently, there has been thinking in the society that the government, whatsoever policy is making, it is just for the sake of getting the majority into the power. For example, election bonds, you must have read about the election bonds.
Yes, sir.
They have started.
Yes, sir.
So, do you think that this scheme was good to overcome the corruption which is prevalent in the politics, or it is again a part of corruption?
Sir, the motivation behind this scheme at that moment of time when that scheme was started in 2017 was based on various recommendations, but the issue was with its implementation and anonymity that it creates. Due to this, the recent Supreme Court verdict has struck it down. Due to the issue of under Article 19 of the Constitution, that is right to information has been there. So if we see from the motivation or the good that it is going to do, then we can say that yes, it's a good scheme. But the areas of anonymity for which it is being struck down,
Right.
that also led to corruption so far, as you mentioned. So that's why some changes has been required or some new schemes should be.
Tell me, what are the election bonds? Otherwise, what are the electoral bonds?
Yes, sir.
है क्या है ये बताओ जरा.
सर, इसके अंतर्गत कोई भी पर्सन जो पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज, रजिस्टर्ड पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज को डोनेशन देना चाहता है, उनकी आइडेंटिटी को बिना डिस्क्लोज किए वो इन बॉन्ड्स को परचेज कर सकते हैं थ्रू SBI, जो एक बैंक है. और इसके जैसे 1000 डिनोमिनेशंस होती हैं, 1000, 10,000 इन दिस टर्म. और इसके अंतर्गत विद इन लिमिटेड टाइम के अंदर इन बॉन्ड्स को सब पार्टी.
वो कितना पीरियड है जिसके अंतर्गत उसको पर्टिकुलर पार्टी को देना है? खरीद लिया SBI से मैंने, फिर मैंने आगे किसी पार्टी को वो देना है, कितने दिनों के अंदर मैं दूंगा?
सर 15 दिन के अंतर्गत ये.
हाँ ठीक है. राइट. ओके. Now tell me, what are the major problems which are being faced by the ladies in Himachal, not in India?
Yes, sir. So the recent economic survey has mentioned that in Himachal Pradesh, the women workforce participation rate is more than the overall India, that is around 50% or 56%. But the issue is with the regular wages of the women, that is lower than on an Indian average, that is around 11%. This is one of the issue that economic survey has already mentioned. Other than that, if I see from my angle, then if the women after firstly the education, although in Himachal Pradesh the education level is good, but sometimes girl child feel discrimination in terms of quality education if we compare it with the male child. Another thing is dropout ratio of girl is more. And then in terms of nutrition, health sector, we see the anemia cases of girl child is more as compared to son. Then if we see from the job perspective, social security and women workforce participation rate is less. And although there are various steps taken by the government.
Has the government taken certain steps to empower the women?
Yes, sir. There are a lot of schemes, particularly to empower the women in terms of to provide them employment. That is like Mukhyamantri Swavlamban Yojana, in which more incentives has been given to the women. Then, sir, and like Mukhyamantri Startup Yojana is also there, in which women incentivization is more. Mudra Yojana is there of the center that is being implemented by the state. And various subsidized schemes in terms of Awas Yojana, like Ekal Nari Awas Yojana is there, in which widow women has been provided more incentive.
Is there any Ujjwala Yojana also?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
So in Ujjwala Yojana, this is a central scheme to provide LPG gas connections to the women. Yes, in subsidy.
To all the women or BPL women?
So to BPL household women head of the family.
3 gas connections.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Himani, what is gender sensitization?
Sir, it's to make every people in the society to be more sensitive about gender issues being faced by the women, particularly right from the childhood, to make the child of the family to be more sensitive about the needs of the women.
So what steps can be taken to maintain gender equality in India?
So it starts from the household level, firstly, because our parents are our best educator. Then from the school level, if we see our teachers provide the kind of values to the student from the basic, like Naitik Shiksha subject was there. So these are some small steps. If we see from the workplace level, the kind of work culture that a particular organization provides in terms of women's safety and gender specific issues, then that. And if we see from the national and state level government, the gender sensitization policies by the government is also going to help in that direction.
You know, in a workplace where women and men, they are working together, and sometimes, you know, some sexual offense acts take place, harassment incident take place. So what steps can be taken to address that issue?
Sir, there is already a law that is particularly dealing with this issue, that is Sexual Harassment of Women and Workplace Prevention Rehabilitation Act 2013, in which there is a detailed provision if there is a sexual harassment case being faced by a woman, whether it is working there or some visitor woman, if it is, then an internal complaint committee has been there already in the organization having more than 10 employees, then that woman can go and register its complaint there.
It's more than 10 employees are there on that board, you know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then a report is lodged. Okay. Then what happens next?
So then it's the duty of the organization head or the committee head to do the inquiry and to provide the justice to the woman, including some security and compensation for the time being, and also to see the safety measures of the woman.
Who will hold the inquiry, you know? Whether the services of a gynecologist or other doctors are also required for that? Because it's a sexual harassment case, you know.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, according to me, it's a body in which various person from various fields need to be there. Like,
Not from health department.
I think a person should also be from health and psychiatrist department, psychological analyst. It should be.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Recently, not recently, but a couple of years back, there were protests in Delhi against CAA and NRC. Yes. Tell me something about that. What is CAA?
Sir, this is Citizenship Amendment Act 2019 that have been passed by the Parliament in order to do changes because and it provides for the citizenship right to the minorities other than Muslims.
Which minorities?
That is Buddhist, Sikhs, all the Jewish minority parts.
Those who are living in India, or they are living outside the country?
So those are living in the India.
Which countries you are talking about? Outside India means Buddhists, Jains, Sikhs, and other Hindus living in which countries? They'll be covered with according.
Muslims.
Sir, except not covered from Pakistan.
Neighboring countries?
Neighboring countries.
Which countries?
Like Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh.
No.
So
It is not those countries. It is Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan.
Yes, sir. So sorry. Yes, sir.
Okay. Why have they excluded Muslims,
So firstly, like in Pakistan, as sir mentioned, and yes, I remembered that thing. In Afghanistan, Muslims are already there in majority. And
So that's true.
Okay. Tell me something, salient features of national education policy.
Sir, according to this policy, the format of education has been changed. That is 5+3+3+4. It is due to meet the requirement of pre-primary education. Bal Batikas are there. Then particular impetus is given to IT initiatives in schools, digitalization. Then, sir, to further disabled friendly education like sign language is also made a language. Then to focus on regional language itself in order to boost the regional language. And in higher education, there is provision of Meru University, that is multidisciplinary education research universities, in which various sectors has been various domains. A person can participate in various domains, not a branch specific, that is science or non-science background. Then there is free entry, flexible entry and exit policies there, and in which the grades of previous years, a person can carry those grades further. That is, grade bank is there. Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose you are selected and you are given a particular area. So you have to visit a school, and in that particular school you have to address students belonging from class 8th to 12th. So you have to teach them, tell them something about mathematics. This is a subject which they don't like. Yes. So what will you do?
From 8th to 12th?
Yeah.
So for example, if there is any subject, if you are talking about math, so there are various ways to teach children now with the help of IT.
Tell me those ways.
Suppose if there is a problem regarding trigonometry, it is sine theta, cos theta. Then if the practical way of using that trigonometry in the real world application, I can firstly tell those things to them, so that whenever there is mathematics, people usually think that how is this going to help them. Firstly, I will tell them the application of that thing. For example, I can tell them that if you are going to look that side and you have to measure the height of that tree, how are you going to measure that? With the help of trigonometry, these are the formulas that helps you to measure. And if you are going to practically see then it will all come the same. Then there is kind of interest generation thing. Then I think they will motivate to further read this subject.
Okay, my last question is the role of IT in governance.
Yes, sir. Sir, e-governance is the major boost of both national and state government. If we see the IT, there are various IT initiatives like Himris, in Himachal, Him Parivar is there, and various other like e-district portal is a good portal. Its role is to provide transparency, accountability, and to make grievance redressal more faster and user-friendly. Yes, sir.
Okay, recently there was some controversy regarding Paytm. Tell me something about that.
Sir, recently the RBI has struck down some working operations of the Paytm due to its issue of, there was an issue with Paytm that there are various accounts on particular PAN card. So this is one issue. Then it's also is linked with money laundering thing. Then there is know your customer kind of thing that is mandatory by the RBI, but various accounts have not provided these kind of services. And despite of various warnings and instructions since 2020, Paytm has not compliance with the RBI directions. That's why RBI had to take the stringent measures.
So what will be the fate of Paytm after 15th of March? I think government has extended this date. What will be the fate of Paytm after 15th of March?
So currently, due to the a lot of user bases based on Paytm, like we usually pay to the market through Paytm. So RBI has allowed, in some query it was allowed that transactions of market we do market kind of transaction can be happen through Paytm, but Paytm need to comply with the RBI rules till 15th March.
But there are so many other apps also. It is not only the so many other groups.
Yes, sir. There's Google Pay. Yes, sir.
There's no problem at all.
And last question is eNAM. What is that?
So it's National Agriculture Market. in these various APMC mandis are being linked through digital medium, in which a person or agriculturalist or some society can find the real-time information of the particular price of particular item of their sell. Yes, sir.
Okay, Himani, tell us about a few famous personality from your district, Bilaspur.
So, firstly, the female actress, that is Yami Gautam ma'am, the politician, that is JP Nadda sir, and
Recently, freedom fighter who has been in news.
yes, sir, it's
any other
Paramveer
person?
Chakra Vijeta. So I'm currently not able to. I'm not sure, but I have read the name, but I'm not coming up.
वीर क्या ना उसका वीर चक्र है ना, क्या वो है उसका?
Paramveer Chakra Vijeta Shubh.
नहीं, वो तो संजय है, एक और है पुराना.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, why she has been in news nowadays?
Sir, I'm not sure. I have read, but currently I'm not able to recall this.
Okay. So, in Bilaspur there is a paragliding site. Where this site is?
So it's in Bandla Hill. Yes, sir.
So Bilaspur is considered good for the water sports.
Yes,
so what are the potentials and opportunities in Bilaspur for this sports?
Sir, water sports has been already included in Nahi Rahe Nahi Manzile scheme of Bilaspur district. Govind Sagar Lake has been the area that has been prescribed for it, and currently there was a statement of yesterday. The district collector of Bilaspur said that during the time of summer, the water area, that is the area between up to Bharadi, has been notified under the scheme. That area should be extended up to Bhakra, so that during the summer, due to lack of water, the problem of less water can be.
Okay, is there any water body which comes under this scheme, Nahi Rahe Nahi Manzil?
Sir, water body.
Yeah.
Sir, Jal Shakti Vibhag.
No, I'm talking about the water body on lake, which comes under, yeah. Where is this Pong Dam situated?
So it's in Una.
Unna district.
Yes, sir.
No, one site called Chanchal.
Yes, sir.
Where is this Chanchal? It also comes under this scheme.
Yes, sir.
And for which activity it is there?
So recently, in the recent budget, Chanchal area has to be developed from the perspective of tourism. I think it's in Lahore Spiti.
लाहौल, it is Shimla.
It's in Shimla.
It's in Shimla. Yes, sir.
रोड से आगे है.
Yes, sir.
There is a debate in our country, one nation, one election.
Yes, sir.
So what is it, and what is your take on it?
Sir, there are various good points and some issues of implementation of one nation, one election. If we see from the perspective of its good points, then sir, it helps to save the resources of the government, because simultaneous elections can make resources one time, and election, like there is always model of code of conduct before election, which poses the work of the government. If this is going to implement, then work can be implemented at faster pace. If we see issues of implementation, our Constitution itself has mentioned there are so many provisions in the Constitution that is not being practically possible to implement before we need to amend the Constitution because we are the federal kind of.
Okay, how it would affect our federal structure?
So there are various regional parties that are apprehensive about one nation, one election. Firstly, because if there is one-time election, then there are some national issues that come heavy over the regional issues. Yes, sir. Secondly, sir, another thing is that, sir, in state elections, if it was said that a ruler usually visits the person before election, the multiple elections help the citizens to deal.
Okay, when election of 2024 is in the line to be held, what is the expected date of?
So it's in May 2024.
Okay, what would be the major areas which should be taken into consideration in this election for upcoming 5 years?
In terms of India?
In terms of India, and in your opinion?
What are the areas which
what should be the areas and issues must be raised in this question, in this election?
Firstly, sir, rural economy to boost the agriculture sector. Secondly, unemployment in youth. Thirdly, women empowerment. Fourth, sir, reforms like technical reforms and cybersecurity issues. Fifth, sir, we see that more incentivization to infrastructure. Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. My question, what is difference between ethnicity and race?
Sir, ethnicity means people of that particular group. If we see race, it's I think regarding blood relations. Maybe I'm not sure.
Okay. Tell me something about Chamba Rumal.
Sir, Chamba Rumal has already got the GI tag, and it's really very significant from the cultural perspective of Himachal Pradesh due to its background from the Sahil Varman time.
Okay, what is specialty of this Rumal?
So its usage as a decorational, like we can hang it on the wall, and in this various religious pictures have been embarked on it, which shows the culture of Himachal Pradesh. Like yes, sir.
Okay.
Let me ask one more question. You have all the qualities to be a officer,
Yes.
but at the same time, we are asking you that why we should select you as an officer. But we see in you that you are an officer, you will be selected as an officer. So give me the answer.
Yes, sir. Sir, in order to being an officer, person should have a leadership quality. And since my preparation, I have seen that I have the quality of hard work, perseverance, and dedication towards my work. Firstly, then, sir, from my parents, I acquired the values from the childhood, like from my mother. She is a good in handling or managing things, particularly at home and workplace. So I have learned how to balance work and personal life with the help of her. And from my father, he was also my teacher from 8th to 10th. I have learned it from him that how to do justice with his work. And he has started with very new initiatives during his time in school that was not usually done at that moment of time. So I've learned to take initiative from my father to be more creative. And from my brother, as he is in defense, he is really very disciplined person, and he always there is one line that I always remember about. He used to tell me there is no substitute for hard work. So I have learned this from my brother.
So another question is coming out of this situation.
Yes, sir.
You have been working as an officer and you found that there is a lot of disharmony and bickering among the subordinates, and they are talking against you. They are not cooperating you. What steps will you take to overcome this problem?
Sir, I will firstly take some flexible steps. If the need arises, only then I will take some firm step. Sir, firstly, I will talk to them one by one, not in the entire group. For example, if there is leader of that person, then I will try to convince that what are the issues that you are feeling, and you are not able to tell me that directly, and you are just trying to make bad image about myself.
And one of them told you that you are not listening to them properly. So then what will you do?
So if this is the feedback that I am getting, then I will see that whether that is the case. If this is the case, that I will definitely change myself. Then I will change, and if that is not the case, then I will persuade them that maybe there is some miscommunication between us.
Right,
Yes,
right. Any memorable point of your life? Any memorable incident of your life?
First, when I got the gold medal. Yes, sir.
When?
Sir, in 2019.
So why it became memorable?
Because at that moment of time, my parents were also there to see me getting gold medal from Chief Minister itself. That's a big thing for me.
But will be your message to the students? Tell me the message.
Who are aspiring or not?
Whatsoever message you want to deliver to them?
Perseverance is the key. and there is no substitute to the hard work. And first, a person should control their mind and have clarity in their mind what they are want to do in life. And mental peace and physical well-being is the key to success. Yes.
Yes, well done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.